Hello friends, welcome to another video. I am Amy and I am a cash stuffer and zero-based budgeter located in the Seattle area, a little bit outside of Seattle. The weather is beautiful right now and I am very excited to do a cash stuffing today. So today I have my handy wallet, not my wallet, my envelope, and we have, let's go ahead and start counting, get right into it. I've realized that my videos are very long. So I'm going to work on talking and stuffing at a good speed. So today we have so that's 200. And I'm also going to start using my calculator so that it's easy to track. So that's 200 plus 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. And I'm doing it in small increments because I feel like when I do it in a larger increment, it's easier for me to get tripped up. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 180. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 70. Okay, 940. I'm not gonna lie, I held my breath a little bit. Because it is, like I've mentioned before in other videos, it's challenging for me to talk and to count at the same time. So it's a skill that I'm working on. But for now, we have $940 that we are stuffing today. Very excited. So let's get to stuffing. So we're gonna start with my everyday cash binder. I have quite a bit of money that I need to deposit into the bank. And this money is money that we will, when we use our ATM card, we pay ourselves back using this deposit envelope. So say like this week we bought some tickets to go to the aquarium, and that was like 90 something dollars. But then I take the cash that we have in here for vacation and then I stuff it back into the deposit folder. So I won't count that, but that is going to be going to the bank. So let's see. This week, dining out is going to be getting 25. Hope you guys had a great weekend and that you've had a great last couple of weeks. Since we're paid bi-weekly, I don't always have an opportunity. I'm going to fix my mic right now because it's about to, oh, maybe that's better. Okay. I don't always have a chance to stuff super often. So I always get really excited when I do get a chance to. So gas is going to be getting $75. So 20, 40, 60, 70, and 75. And actually, I know that Jay used 65 for gas today. So I'm going to be putting that into the deposit folder. And as you know, when I say this is going to go back to the bank, usually what I'll just end up doing is I'll deduct it from the next amount that comes out of the bank. But if our buffer gets low, then I'll just go ahead and deposit it. And then this $10 will go to gas. So we'll put that in there. And you're probably like, girl, $10 ain't gonna get you any gas. Which is kind of true, but I do drive a smaller car. Jay drives, where is this from? Oh, this is from Target. So Jay drives a Jeep, that's what I was gonna say. So it's a larger car, but this is from Target, and I bought quite a few things using the vacation fund money when my friends came for our staycation, their vacation this week, which was really a great time. The kids got together. I hadn't seen them in a few years because of everything that's been going on in the world. So that was really great to be able to spend time together. We ate great food. And we're definitely friends that bond over food. So there was a lot of cooking. We ate out a few times, which was a nice treat because for the most part, especially being on this, budgeting journey, I'm pretty strict about staying home and eating at home. So it was a really nice treat to be able to eat out and experience food outside of this home again. So that change is going to go into the change jar, which we will see again later because we have some bills in there that I am going to be putting into my 100 envelope challenge that I talked about recently. And I'm excited to show you guys what I've put together for that. So that'll be coming up after the cash envelope, or the everyday cash envelope, and my sinking funds, or our sinking funds. I'll be doing the 100 envelope. So groceries is getting a little less this week because we ended up actually with a lot of groceries after our friends left. And so I'll just need some filler things, but we have a lot of really delicious leftovers and veggies and things like that. So for now, 200 should be enough. And actually, I'm going to add for the baby, we're going to add $50 for diapers. He's in between sizes right now, but I think he's going to be going up to 5s permanently soon. And it just feels like he's getting so big so fast, which is both, you love the baby stage, or the infant stage rather, but it is exciting to see him now. He like rolls to both ways, and you have to watch him because you don't want him to roll over or roll off of any surfaces. So groceries and baby, and then miscellaneous. What do we have here? I think this is from, I think from, you guys are gonna be like, what the heck? But we took them down to Pike's Place. They really wanted to go and see Pike's Place Market, and we had to take 2 cars, and because we had the kids and we had their car seats and everything, and so we needed 2 cars, and then we had to park 2 cars. And of course, being in downtown Seattle, this thing broke, so I'm like trying to get this open. I have to replace it, but you know what, I'm not stuffing this anyway, so I can just probably leave this in here for now. But anyway, parking was crazy, and to park on the street, it's for the convenience of parking right next to the street, but or to the market, it was $28 per car, which is that's crazy. But also, you know what, like I said, when you're with kids and you're just trying to get in and out. We were only there for a couple of hours before the kids needed their naps, and there was not full-on melting down going on, but they needed their naps. So yeah, parking was a little bit crazy, but you know what? Hey, again, convenience. So I'm grateful that we were able to find parking so close at least. So this week in beauty, we're going to be adding 15. Jay has been needing to get a haircut, but he's been holding off. So I'm going to get a head start. We're going to add 15. We currently have 20, 40, 45, 50, and 55. So we now have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 70 for Jay's haircut. Bill's is going to be getting 5. This is for things like when we have extra trash. And actually, I need to put in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we had 25, now we have 30. I'm actually going to also put this in the deposit because we had to, Jay actually had to go to the transfer station or the dump, if you will, and he had to dump a bunch of garbage and recycling that had just accumulated. So that's also going to go into the deposit folder because he used the debit card. We do not use credit cards, so we just use the ATM/debit card whenever we need to make purchases if we're not buying in cash. Self-care is getting 5. I put all of the self-care money that I had in here, as well as in my personal / like office fund. We went a bit over for our vacation, so I was able to save $915, I think it was $915 or so, or maybe $916 before our vacation, which was really exciting. And part of that came from some birthday money that I had gotten between the last time I filmed and now. So it was really cool to be able to fill some of that out. And then, we didn't have to worry so much about having a nice time and not having to just be constantly worried. I won't lie, I was still a little worried because, when you're with your friends, you want to have fun and you can get a little, overzealous. But I think we did a pretty good job overall. I haven't run exactly the numbers, but it wasn't that much over, considering that I was able to take out of the self-care fund. It was also my friends. We share we share the same birthday month. So I took some money out of gifts, as well as, like I said, my personal / office business fund. So anyway, we are going to be stuffing car maintenance next. I have 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 220, 240, 260, 283, 320, 340, 350, 360, 370, and 375. So we have 375, and we are adding 50. So we add 50. We have 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 220, 240, 260, 280, 3, 320, 340, 360, 380, 390, 4, 410, 415, and 420. Is that right? 420, 375 plus 50. There should be 425. Am I crazy? Hold on. Maybe I counted it wrong initially. 10 or 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 220, 240, 260, 280, 320, 340, 360, 380, 390, 410, 415, and 420. I must have counted it wrong the first time, which is fine. And I'm sure I'll notice it when I'm editing back. So we'll add this here. And then Christmas, we have, and this is what happens when I talk and count. I'm like, oh, I can totally do this, and I can't. So let's see, Christmas, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 220, 230, 240, 245, 246, 247, 248, 249, and 250. Yeah. So 250 in Christmas, and it is getting 50, the usual 50. And 250 and 50 we know makes 300, so I will not count that one back again. 300 also really building up really nicely. I'm so excited to do Christmas and not have to stress, because these past few years have been very stressful, and it'll be a really fun time. So clothing, we are adding 5, and we currently have 5. So now we have 10. And debt, we are adding, let's see, we are adding 200. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So I'm just going to count that again. Okay, I just get a little more careful when I'm counting a large amount, because then that'll really trip me up later on down the line if it's not correct. Dental is going to be getting, well, let's count it first. 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, and 270. 270, and we are adding 50. Also, its usual 50. 270, let's see. So we have 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 310, and 320. Okay, 320. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see. And then we have emergencies, which is fully funded with $1,000. Fun is getting 5. So fun encompasses 3 different categories. Earlier in the year, it was 4th of July. I'm going to start adding more for like Halloween and Thanksgiving. And then our garden, which is really has turned into the biggest tragedy. And yeah, I've talked about it before, but it's like a little desert. It was super lush last year. I don't know what happened this year. I have an idea. I think my soil composition was off. But anyway, you did not come here for garden talk, so I will spare you. But yeah, it's like a better luck next year or next season type of situation. So gifts are going to be getting $20. $20. I build this back up because, like I said, we ended up having to use some of this, but within the next month, it shouldn't be a problem to build this back up, so I'm not too worried about it. Health, we are adding 25, especially after having, so we have 20, 30, 35, and 40. we're adding 25, like I said, especially after, you know, the expenses when I was in the hospital earlier this year, when I had my C-section, and just, you know, getting older, because I'm 30, well, I just turned 38, and Jay is 39. You know, it's just a good idea. I mean, I think it's always a good idea to have health funds, but especially as we are getting a bit older, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, and 65. And I will tell you, carrying around a baby who is getting bigger and bigger every day, I'm like, my back is not what it was when I was like 25. And it's crazy to be at the age where you're like, oh, my back, because, you know, that's not something you ever really think about when you're younger, or at least, you know, it just seemed like such a long time away, and now it is upon us. So anyway, household is getting 5. We ended up getting quite a few things for the house with the vacation fund and the household fund for our friend's visit. There's some curtains. He actually stayed in this room, so we got some curtains, some actually blackout curtains, because it got so hot. And we didn't have curtains in here, just blinds before. And oh, I didn't tell you about my birthday present. And that's actually perfect, because we're getting to the personal/business/office envelope. The one thing that I wanted for my birthday this year was a Cricut. And if you don't know what a Cricut is a cutting machine where you can cut like stickers and vinyls and things like that. And a lot of people who do cash stuffing make envelopes and like stickers kind of like this. This wasn't made with a Cricut, but I want to make my own envelopes. So hopefully when the baby is sleeping, I'll be able to have some time. Oh, excuse me. To do a bit of cricketing. It's still in its packaging. Vacation is getting $20, so we can start building that back up again. But yeah, I'm really excited to test it out and to start creating things, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. But my mom, my brother and sister, and Jay all contributed to the Cricut, and they totally tricked me. And basically the joke being that I'm getting older. So I opened up the gift that they gave me, and it was a box, and it had like eye cream in it. And I knew they were joking, but they all played it off like that's what they had really gotten me, was like wrinkle cream for my eyes. And after a while, I felt so confused. And then I started feeling bad because everyone was like, don't you like it? Don't you like it? And I was like, that part of my brain had a switch and was like, yes, but I can't say yes because I'm a terrible liar. And I was just confused because I was like, I knew my family would never get something like for real, like that for me. But if they were serious, of course I would be grateful, but I was so confused. And yeah, and they got me a Cricut, which yeah, I've been really looking forward to. It's a really pretty mint color. It's the Explore Air 2. You know when you get a new like toy, it's like nobody else knows what you're talking about, but like you just want to rattle off all the details. Anyway, so very, very excited to use that. Savings, which is our son's, for anything that we need for our son outside of diapers. We have $20, $40, and $50 currently, and we're going to add $20. So that brings us to 20, 40, 60, and 70. And I know I've been talking about getting him toys for the longest time. He was very entertained the past couple of weeks between my birthday and going to visit my family and my friends coming to visit. But, and he actually was gifted a couple of, he got a toy and a stuffed penguin, and he also got a really, really cute book. So it was really nice of everyone who gifted to him, or to my friends rather. So Vision is for baby number 2. I'm not pregnant, but you know, if we're fortunate enough to be pregnant in the future, this is saving for that. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 125 currently, and we are adding $40. 20, 40. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, and 65. 165. Part of me is like, did I do that math right? But hey, we're over 150. That's what I need to know. So then that's it for our sinking funds. And then we have some savings challenges. So if you've been here before, I have a $25,000 and a $50,000 savings challenge, which we have embarked on, and it's our big, hairy, audacious goal to be able to save $25,000 for a 3 to 6 month emergency fund and $50,000 in savings. You know, we still have some debt that we're paying off, but we are currently still simultaneously paying that as well as saving at the same time. Particularly like if something were to happen, because Jay and I were both unemployed early in the year, we were definitely, it was a really hard time. And so in order for us to not have to experience that again, savings is super important for us, as well as the $50,000 to hopefully buy a house in the future. So I have, very excited about this, I have a box. Ta-da! So let me move this out of the way. I have this box, which is, I don't know, maybe it's a bit of a bougie box, but one of my friends worked at Coach for a long time actually, and she sent our son some shoes, and I think that the baby shoes, potentially the reason that it's blue and pink is it's a style that's for both girls and boys. So I guess it's like a unisex box, I don't know. But it's really cute, and I figured, you know what, it's the perfect size for what I need. So this is the box for my 100 envelope challenge, or our 100 envelope challenge. And that is separate from this, but I'm also keeping the envelopes for this challenge here. So I wanted to add this money, so, and I might have to change the focus so you can see it, but I have 20, let's see, we did 25K twice, so we would have 20, 40, and then 50, and then we should have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 100 for the 50 already. And then we'll move this to the side. So 50, we're going to add $50, 20, 30, 40, 50 to the 50K challenge. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 110, 120, 130, 140, 145, and 150. So that's the 50K. Or actually, let's put it in this way. And these are just regular envelopes. There I go again. I went over 30 minutes. So it stopped me. But yeah, I would rather... the camera stopped me, to be more precise, but I would love to create more envelopes, like I said, with my Cricut, with, you know, nice labels. But for now, until I get the time to be able to do that, and to budget for supplies and everything, for now they're just going to go in these white envelopes, which I think work just fine. And then the 25K challenge will be getting 20, 40, oh actually no, we already counted that. It's getting $25. So 20 and 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, and 25. And I have a feeling actually that there's a $5 left over there, and that's from earlier when I was stuffing, I think, car maintenance. Yeah, I think that's going to go in car maintenance. So I'll put that to the side for that because I think I probably did it incorrectly. So that's the 25K challenge. So these are going to go into this box at the end. And then I want to show you what I did for this 100 envelope challenge. Wow, just leave this out of there, why don't we? It's like, girl, what you doing? This is gonna go in there. So we're gonna add these 20, 40, 50. Let's see. So this is gonna go in here. Ah, this is fine. Okay, so we're gonna put this in here. And then I did this so that I have 100 envelopes in here. And if you are familiar or not familiar with the 100 envelope challenge, each envelope has a number. And instead of writing the number symbol, I wrote each one out because I just liked the way that it looked. So each envelope has a different number on it, 31, 20. So then for my savings challenge, when you fill up all of these 100, it comes out to $5,050, which to me sounds great. So I have been adding my dollars that I have extra into here. And let's see. Let me put this over here. And then we'll take out, how much do we have? We have, it's $1. I know a lot of people do the dollar savings challenges. But something about this one just seemed really, really appealing to me and very challenging and fun. Because the numbers vary and you can pick however many envelopes you want to do at a time. So this, let's see, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So I have $11 to stuff into the savings challenges. And you know what? For the heck of it, let's do one in here. So that's one. And then I'm actually going to need to create a divider so I'll know like which one I do. So like for instance, if I choose 8, yeah, sure, let's do 8. So 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to take this and then I'll put this in here. And then instead of putting it back in the 8 position, I'm just going to put it right behind the other one that I did, which is number 1. And then I have 2, so I'll choose number 2, if you can see. And then I'll just put it behind number 8 because it doesn't necessarily even need to be in numerical order once I stuff. And even before you stuff, you don't need to have it in numerical order, but I like that it makes it easy to find, or yeah, we can do it like this. So then I'll put like a divider here, so then I'll know the ones I've done and the ones I haven't done. I don't know if you guys have seen the Sav Saves channel. Savannah, I saw that she had a divider that I really like. the concept of. So yeah, that is very exciting. That's the start of the 100 envelope challenge box. And we're going to stick this back on here. And then we have this $5 left, which, like I said, I think this goes to car maintenance. And if not, for some reason, then I'll stick it into the jar or figure out where I misplaced it or where I was supposed to place it. So that is it for today. Hey, you know what? I stayed under 40 minutes at least. I'm trying to get these down, but it's just, there's a lot going on. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this cash stuffing. And I hope you've had a great week. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I will see you in the next video. And actually, before I sign off, if you enjoyed this video, I greatly appreciate your thumbs up over here. I'm like down here. I greatly appreciate your thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more cash stuffings like this in the future and other things budget related, I would love to have you along on the journey. If you have any questions, comments, anything you'd like to share, I would love to hear from you in the comment box. And yeah, hope you have an amazing rest of the day and your week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.